Hey, my Eyes Shine Bright family. Welcome to another newsletter. And in this newsletter, we're going to be talking about values and boundaries. And I know to some people that might seem like, but if you've been following me for a while, which many of you have, you'll know that values and boundaries actually make life so much easier. So this is the season where we get to kind of redo. We have a little bit more of a blank slate and new schedules are coming up. And with that, that gives us an opportunity to look at what we truly value, thus what we want to put our energy into, and more importantly, what we no longer want to put our energies and attention to. So as this relates to our own lives, when we know what is in integrity for us, when we know what feels good, when we know what we value, that makes scheduling our lives easier. That makes making decisions easier. That means helping to have conversations with our kids about what's going well with them and what's not going well with them, their behaviors or their interactions, and what goes well and what doesn't go well. This helps to shape those conversations and helps to structure an environment that everyone can have, that can be predictable. So I'm putting together a workshop on the 21st of September. That is a Thursday. It'll be a 30-minute workshop. It is free. That was the combination. And I really want you to come. We're going to spend that time. It's a workshopping thing. It's not a masterclass thing. So we're going to be working together. We're going to be doing back and forth. I will have activities for you so that you can really start to take that time and have concerted, intentional attention towards what do I really value? Because there are very few times in our lives where we sit down and we actually think about that. And things do shift. Times of our lives change, circumstances change, environments change, our kids get older, and so things may shift a little bit. So this is that opportunity to take the time to be able to really put a concerted effort and focus on that. The outcome of knowing what your values and your boundaries are will be that you can have a sit-down conversation with your kids, or you can be injecting these ideas, beliefs, questions with them in your conversations so that they too can start to develop their own values. They can start to align or show you where they are a little bit different in what they value, and then you can have a conversation around that. From there, you can put together boundaries. Boundaries are the straight and narrow that help to curve, even with the curves in the road, that help us to figure out how best to navigate life together. And so when it's based in values, it is much more easily digestible for our kids. It's much easier for them to understand the whys that we have these boundaries or rules in place. And so they're much more cognizant of what they are, but they're much more likely to adhere to and follow the boundaries and rules that you have in place. So it's hugely, hugely helpful for so many different aspects of your life. So I'll put the link in the newsletter. This is the video portion, but it will be in the body of the newsletter so that you can click that, RSVP. It will be via Zoom. So I have a workbook that's going to be ready for that, but I really want you to come. I look forward to seeing you there, and have a great week. Talk with you soon.